The WWE Universe just got hit with the most mind-bending twist of the year, and if you thought Seth Rollins was truly sidelined with an injury, think again, because the Monday Night Messiah just pulled off the ultimate long con. For weeks, fans, insiders, and even fellow superstars believed Seth was out of action, nursing what appeared to be a brutal leg injury. Crutches, medical updates, emotional promos, it was all part of an elaborate deception. But now, the truth has exploded across the WWE landscape, and it's more chaotic than anyone could have imagined. Seth Rollins was never injured. The crutches were props, the recovery updates were smoke and mirrors, and the sympathy, all part of his chessboard. And the first piece to fall, Paul Heyman, who thought Seth's absence left the perfect opening to reforge power. In Seth's so-called absence, Heyman wasted no time orchestrating a takeover, forming a new alliance with none other than Roman Reigns, his former tribal chief, and reinforcing the ranks with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. With the architect supposedly out of play, Heyman believed he had the board to himself. But what he didn't know was that Seth had been quietly observing, calculating, and preparing his moment of resurrection. The deception reached its boiling point during a live SmackDown broadcast. The tension in the arena was off the charts as Paul Heyman strutted down the ramp, microphone in hand, brimming with smug authority. He declared that with Seth Rollins out of action, there was only one man fit to lead the charge. The arena waited, hushed with anticipation, as Roman Reigns' music hit. But just before Roman could make his entrance, an eerie, familiar laugh echoed throughout the stadium. The big screen flickered, and there he was. Seth Rollins. Live from what appeared to be a WWE medical facility, but this time with no injury, no crutches, no weakness, just a man possessed. His eyes were wild with fury as he hissed into the embassy, "You really thought I was finished, Paul?" The arena lost it. Moments later, Rollins' theme hit, and he didn't stroll down the ramp. He erupted through the crowd like a madman unleashed, diving into the ring with one purpose: revenge. Without hesitation, Seth seized Heyman by the collar and snarled in his face, "You snake. You thought you could replace me with Roman? You think I wouldn't find out?" Roman stepped up, trying to maintain control, but Seth didn't even flinch. Instead, he reached into his jacket and pulled out the very thing Heyman had feared, his money in the bank briefcase. He slammed it down in the middle of the ring like a warning shot, and the chaos began. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed hit the ring, ready to take Rollins out once and for all, but he was 2 steps ahead. He ducked, countered, and turned their brute force against them, sending them flying into opposite corners. Just when it looked like Roman might gain the upper hand, a new threat emerged. Solo Sikoa and his bloodline, now led by Toma Tonga, Tongaloa, and Jeff Cobb, appeared on the entrance ramp, blocking Roman's exit and casting long shadows over the battlefield. Every corner of the ring was now surrounded. In one corner stood Seth Rollins, burning with vengeance. In another, Roman Reigns, caught between loyalty, betrayal, and legacy. In the background, Paul Heyman's face paled, realizing his empire was imploding. And then, just when you thought things couldn't get any more unpredictable, the arena went black. The Titantron glitched. And suddenly, CM Punk's face lit up the screen with a smug smirk and a chilling line, "Looks like I picked the perfect time to come back." The crowd exploded into pure chaos. In that one moment, every storyline, every alliance, every title picture was shattered. Seth Rollins had faked his injury not to rest, but to wage war from the shadows. Heyman's plan to build a new empire had backfired spectacularly. Roman Reigns now found himself encircled by enemies, betrayed by allies, and watched by ghosts from his past. Solo Sikoa's rogue bloodline faction waits like a vulture on the cliffs. And CM Punk? He just declared open season. The briefcase is still in play. Seth is more dangerous than ever. Roman is surrounded. Punk is circling. And Heyman's empire is crumbling. This is no longer about titles. This is a war for control, revenge, survival, and legacy. If you're not watching every second of this unfold, you're missing the greatest swerve in WWE history. The battlefield is set. The alliances are shattered. And the only question left is, who will be left standing when the smoke clears? Will it be Seth Rollins seeking vengeance? Roman Reigns reclaiming dominance? Solo Sikoa and his new bloodline rewriting history? Or CM Punk playing kingmaker in the shadows? One thing is certain, WWE will never be the same again.